What do you want me to say? Something about your show?
I shit on myself in the womb.
Stop, Phil.
You fucking stink.
You know what? Fuck this.
Oh, because it's Hollingsworth, but it's worth less.
I don't want to hear about whatever you have to say.
The worthless of the week.
Yeah. Hey, you just gonna sit up there the whole time?
It's the fucking Phil Fox Scorpion.
It's a move, man.
You fucking dummy. Ugh. Look at what the fuck? How is it racist? Black people.
Oh, God. Oh, shoot me now, dude. Just shoot me now.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the HollingsWorthless Program. I'm one of your hosts, Big Irish J. Hollingsworth. And as usual, we have... You've seen him on Amazon Prime. He's the host with the most part-time famous, full-time funny, Carlos Anthony.
We're in the building. What's going down? What's happening?
Not much. And then next, I'm saving best for last, KM. Next we have oh fuck, I fucking don't have your little intro up here. Oh God, Tyler, I'm fucking it up. Let me find it. I have it all written down. Jesus.
So disrespectful.
I know. I'm fucking not prepared. We have the Seattle native, aka Chief Green Cloud, aka Hayo Huatamaya Spoken, aka Sacagawea, aka Pot of Hot Mess, aka Chief Spittin' Bull. They call him the box check murderer. They say he's uncancelable. Murderer. Tyler, don't call me Joseph Smith.
Good to be back. Good to be back.
And today, we have a very special guest. She is. Why are you shaking your head?
Who's the guest?
You, fool.
Oh, I'm very special.
She's Black Irish. She's a smam. Get her pronouns right. She has a special on Amazon Prime, Clea the Great McNeil.
Yes.
The pointing is great for a podcast. So people listening to this that don't watch this are going, did she just die?
Get with the program, watch it.
Well, this is off to a great start.
And we're off.
So, couple announcements. First announcement. Officially, Carlos Anthony, we are so blessed. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag fucking grateful. No. Guyanese gal. What up? Guyanese gal. I haven't seen you for a while. But Carlos is now one of the Beatles, one of the Fab Four, one of the
there we go.
Until we get the fourth official. And Clea is our guest today. Clea just did the bombing podcast, Boo. And yours is very echoey. I don't know if it's you're going through the mic of your computer or what, but it's very echoey, Clea. We got to get you a mic.
Okay.
You had a baby, Guyanese? That's not a very good excuse. I'm just kidding. Congratulations, Guyanese. Boy or girl? What's their name? What's their name?
We are all for real.
I know. It's fucking already off the thing. What up, BS Jeffrey? Guyanese gal, just saying hello to the thousands of people in here right now. Just saying the first two. Got some topics today. Got some fucking good ones. A girl, Devaya.
I'm going with Devaya.
Clea, wait, don't say it yet, Guyanese. What do you say, Devaya or Devaya for this name? Devaya? What if it's like we're both wrong?
I would say Devaya.
Devaya. We got one Devaya, two Devayas. What do you say, Tyler?
I would say Davaya.
Wow.
I said it right, Guyanese. Devaya. It's Devaya.
Devaya.
Uh-huh.
I see Java, that's where I'm getting my
you see Java
because it's like
welcome to the world, baby Devaya. Welcome.
Java, yeah.
Congratulations, Guyanese. Is that the first baby announcement on the HWP? Devaya will be official.
Well, Manny's had a few baby announcements.
That's true. Good point. Yeah, he announced it before the baby came. Okay, we mentioned Carlos. I'm looking at the notes for this. Daveya. You said it right, Big Irish. Thank you. Your card has been revoked, Carlos.
I see clearly.
Okay, this I think not Carlos. I think Manny put this a while ago, and we never went over it. But the question was, if you could be loaded to a virtual reality before death and retain consciousness, would you? Carlos' brain just shut down. Are you like, what?
No, why?
But did you just say how, Kalia?
I said wow.
Oh, I thought you said how. I was like, it's a hypothetical. Nobody knows how. It's just
yeah.
No,
I don't think you can. I think once they copy your brain and then shut it down and put it up, like you died. Like you just died right there. Like,
well, that's I mean.
Well, is it like being severed?
I think it's like this, that your conscious gets uploaded to like a virtual reality. Like there's a movie, what's it called? I mean, not a movie, there's a series on Amazon. I think it's not Upload. It might be called Upload, where when you die, you get uploaded into like almost like a Sims world, but it's like your body and you look like you in this virtual world, and you interact with people and you have everything. It basically, you feel like you're living, but it's in this virtual world. You say no, Carlos?
No, I'm good. Once I'm done here, I've done everything I need to do. I don't need to go to the virtual world. I don't need to live in that element and know what's going on. So I'm a pass on that. Thank you though.
I would 100%. I would do this. I'm terrified of death, and the idea of death. I have been since I was a kid. So I 100% would do this. What about you, Kalia? Dead air. Good on a podcast. Okay.
No, it's not something that I would do.
What are you doing, Kalia? Are you okay? What's wrong? We worry about you. We love you here at the HWP. We'll make sure you're okay. Now you're frozen. It looks like
it looks like she just went to the virtual world right there.
Your screen, Kalia, looks like you were abducted and you were trying to get one last message out, and the guy came in the middle of it. And
this is right. That first 48 episodes.
Like, oh God, it's coming. I gotta get it out quick. Oh, she just messaged me. She just said technical difficulties on her end. Well, come back when you can. And Tyler, what about you? Would you do this?
Man, there was this show that's on Amazon. It's about this called Pantheon. It's a good watch. It's a cartoon.
I did see that one come up.
It's an anime, but I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think I just kind of want to die, you know.
I'm the oddball right now. I'm the odd one out. I just, like I said, it doesn't trip me out like it did when I was a kid. But dude, when I was a kid, it scared the shit out of me. The idea of death and just it ends and all that. So yeah, I would.
So what virtual world could you pick the virtual world that you want to go to? Is that,
you're the only man in this virtual world,
right? What's going on? Well, now if you go to a virtual world where you can pick who you want to be with in the virtual world, let's discuss that.
What if you're like, you sign paperwork, whatever, you're like, yes, it's going to happen. And then you get uploaded and it's with all of the people you hate in the world.
Yeah, no. How do you virtually kill yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
You just unplug and control alt delete yourself.
Disconnect. That's a good the TV show Upload is pretty good on Amazon Prime. Greg Wilson's actually on it. Shout out to the Greg Wilson. But God, yeah, I'm trying, and I guess that would be your hell, is if you get uploaded to a virtual world where it's people you can't stand.
Your own demons get uploaded with you. I would be like, could you get rid of all these fears that I have? You know, otherwise it's just another tortured existence. Right? It's just dragging on.
Yeah. Well, aren't the fears the end result is death?
No. It's usually the journey to death. Is it going to be a bumpy, painful ride? Am I going to be anxious the whole time?
Right.
Because dying in my sleep, I'm just like, whatever.
God, that reminds me of that Norm Macdonald thing. Oh, he died in his sleep. You mean, when his heart attacked him?
Yeah. You don't think that woke him up right before?
All right.
But like Bob Saget, the way he got out, bump your head and you go take a nap and you're done.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I definitely would want to die in my sleep. Like I don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. I don't want to jump off a building or any of that shit. No. I want to be like, I got a great day planned. Me and Carlos are going to hang out. We're going to meet up with Tyler. I go to bed with like these great thoughts and then I'm done. And I don't know any different. I remember when I had knee surgery, excuse me, on one of my knees, Sean, our buddy Sean, I don't know if you met him. I don't think you've met him yet, Carlos. He lives out here now, but he went with me, or he visited me in the hospital before my surgery, and I'm filling out all the paperwork. And I said to him, I go, "Oh yeah, I'm totally cool if I die while I'm asleep." And he was like, "Dude, what the fuck are you talking about?" I go, "I'm just saying, I would totally be fine if I die during this surgery." He's like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, no.
Out there. Like, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's the way to go, you want to be asleep or peacefully transitioned on to wherever else you're going. But now I don't want that painful death.
What? Yeah. What if you get uploaded? Your conscious gets uploaded, but your virtual character is female.
No, see, you making this worse. So no, this is a definite no. If this ever comes to fruition, no, I'm good on this. Let me go.
If you could still feel, would you still be able to feel?
Yes, I'm, and just so you know, I'm basing this all off the TV show Upload.
That's funny. So like you get ads every now and then, you got to pay for
right. Or what? And what if you get uploaded? You're just extrapolating it out. You get uploaded, but you're a female, and you are in that world where you're the only female, and it's all dudes.
Yeah, nah. Thanks though. Thanks though.
Make me reconsider this, maybe.
Because they can program you anywhere. Like you said, you can sign up for something. They'd be like, "Nah, we think he wants to live in this world. Let's change it up and then now it becomes a whole big show of people watching you do the stuff that you didn't want to do."
Yeah, seriously.
What
up, Sanders?
I've never seen that movie.
Tyler is giving Rocky Horror Picture vibes. Oh, hi everyone. Hi, Sanders. By the way, Carlos is officially the third Beatle of the HWP. We announced it today. So you'll be seeing Carlos every episode unless he has something that comes up,
Still no congratulations from the audience.
not a one. I did notice that. It was not a one. Not nobody said, congratulations, all 17 of us.
That's so funny. Fucking yeah. Everybody's just watching. Cool. Next topic.
Back to this virtual world we're talking about here. Okay, good. That's good.
I'm gonna do your I want to go your Temu. Way to go, Carlos. Black on black crime. What the fuck? He didn't kill Manny. What the fuck? Manny's just raising his kids. He didn't fucking. It's not like we're like, oh, we got one black guy left, so we'll just with just any random. I know Carlos. Carlos is a friend.
Yeah,
this is a black trading places. This is a trading places.
We didn't just sign another Mexican name. Black man.
Wow. Here we go.
I'm surprised you don't roll all the R's in Carl's.
I do when I'm not online. I do.
Oh fuck. All right, Tyler, what's this? I know what Temu is. It Temu or Temu?
It's Temu.
Okay, I know what Temu is vaguely. Do you know what Temu is, Carlos?
That's the shopping place. You go on there and buy shit.
It's right? It's like Asian Amazon, right?
It is basically Chinese Amazon, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They just had a Super Bowl commercial, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, they had it kept playing.
Sure did.
Yeah. So Temu, basically anything you buy off Amazon is coming from China, like everything's almost manufactured in China. And Temu is basically straight from the manufacturer, or at least very close to. And the way that they mail things from China to the United States is in a package, not in a crate. So you get a package straight from China. And when you send things in packaging, you don't pay tax tariffs. So the price on them are dramatically lower. So I've been going on Amazon, seeing if I need it, whatever I want. And then I take it and I look for it on Temu. And if I don't need it immediately, like if I can just wait 2 weeks, I can just get whatever I want for like a quarter of the price. And the thing about Temu, man, is they are all about getting this shit out the door. They're like, man, we need to mail this shit. So if you put something in your cart and you just leave it there, they'll like mail you a coupon for it. They'll be like, hey, we noticed it was in your cart for a week. How about this? It's $5 now. You want to buy it now, bro? It's
I need to get on Temu.
Right. That's no wonder my son keeps buying shit from there all the time.
Dude, you gotta check it out.
What I'm curious about, come here, Carl, or fucking come here, Paulo. Instead of Carlos, becoming my grandmother.
Whoa.
Come here, Paulo. Here, buddy.
It's turning south quickly.
I know. Okay, so here's my question with Temu. How does returns work? Because I fucking return so much shit with Amazon.
Most of the time, I've only tried it once, and they're like, it's too expensive to return it, so you can just keep it.
And they'll just send, so they just send you something new?
So they just
you just keep what
your money back.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So you get right.
Well. I think I'm going to buy a car from Temu.
Yeah.
Just, didn't work out.
A little limited.
It's about to be an 87-inch television.
It's kind of funny though. You'll see a lot of counterfeit stuff on there too.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't recommend buying anything that's going to touch your skin. Because they have no regulations. Is that Kalia in the chat? I'm hearing spirit technical difficulties took me out.
Kalia, we still love you. We're talking about Temu, Kalia. So have you bought something that you wore and then it fucked your skin up?
No, but so my girlfriend is an esthetician, works at a medical beauty clinic, and somebody bought eyelashes off Temu and got like horrible infections in both of her eyes. So she had to come there and get that shit fixed.
All right, I'm back out. I was getting in and now I'm back out.
Dude, purely for like, this is what I'm buying. I'm buying electric cords and I'm buying lamps and stuff like that. Like stuff that,
the purple light behind your TV behind you.
I bought some lamps. I didn't buy that lamp, but let's see. I guess you can't really see them, but I bought these like vertical LED lamps that sit in the corner, and they just kind of like, it looks like a lava lamp basically. Chill vibe lamps. But I saw them on Amazon for $60, and they're on Temu for $20, dog. So I bought a bunch, and now I'm just reselling them on Marketplace.
That's hilarious.
Wow, you double dipping.
Undercut them by $10. You fucking
right.
Pretty much. I'm just undercutting. I'm like, I got it right here if you want to save yourself 2 weeks of wait, or you can buy it on Amazon for $10 more.
Maybe. By the way, Kalia bought her computer from Temu. That's why she's having.
Well, it sounds like it's okay as long as you're not buying eyelashes.
As long as you're not buying like, lotions or makeup or stuff that's like you're going to touch your skin with. I probably wouldn't recommend anything that you're going to drink out of or eat out of either. Just because they don't have the regulations that America has. Like we're you can't use lead in products, but you can still use lead in products in China. So, as long as it's like something you're like, I don't think this will give me cancer, then you can go for it,
Well, and also, you were sick, so you also got COVID for free.
Yeah, I bought I should have got all those stamps that I've been licking.
Now it all comes together. It makes sense now.
Yeah, dude.
I did buy some N95 masks from them. They came pre-COVID.
Okay.
There's COVID already in the mask.
Well, dude,
It's COVID already in the mask.
Yeah, exactly. It's extra if you don't want that.
Right.
Dude, I moved here to Vegas during COVID, like August of 2020. And for the apartment that I moved into when I moved out here, I was, you're getting shit for the house or the apartment. And so I would buy, I went through probably 5 mattresses trying to find a mattress that I liked. And Amazon, because it's a mattress, they can't take it back. So they just kept crediting me. So I kept getting these mattresses in this the what's it called? Like the handyman dude of the apartment complex. He lived like next door to me. And so I was like, you want a mattress here? And then I would just fucking give him mattresses. So they fucking
He's like,
use it.
yeah, I could use a mattress. You know what? That's weird. That's a weird giveaway.
Yeah, and where my house is now is fucking 2 blocks from an Amazon warehouse where you can return shit, and so I'm on a first name basis with all those guys.
That's funny. Yeah, that's all right then.
I'm gonna look into Temu though.
Check it out. There's a lot of stuff on there you didn't think you would need, but you're like, it's only a penny. I guess I'll buy it. The thing is, you have to buy $15 minimum of stuff, but that's pretty low.
And it takes about 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Right. 2 weeks. If you don't get it in 2 weeks, they give you $5. What? Yeah.
All right, Temu. Carlos is like, nope.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I didn't get it.
It's pretty wild.
It's weird. Okay. Well.
It's just now you got like a walkie-talkie to China's marketing team on your phone now. Anything you talk about will be in your Temu feed.
Right.
Yeah, and they're
very interested.
Yeah, that's going to be the next thing they ban after TikTok. No more Temu. And Tyler will be devastated.
Be bought out by an American company, and they'll just keep doing it. But I thought it was interesting. I found out how they well, it's because the American dollar goes so far in China, but they're getting around the tax tariffs is how they're doing it, because it's a low, you don't have to pay taxes, or these big massive tax tariffs are only on shipping crates. But if you're individual packages, then you don't have to pay that tax. And that's how they're that's how they're making the prices so cheap. But it's free shipping, no membership. So I canceled my Amazon membership. I'm like, fuck your $20 a day, baby. Or $20 a month.
Wow.
I'm going Temu, baby. So
all right.
We're gonna see how this unfolds. That can't be good for Amazon.
in 4 weeks, he'll be like, I've been waiting for this goddamn medicine. I know you don't get medicine. Who put women's rights or women rights?
I don't know. I thought one of you did that after Kalia said it, but Kalia's gone, so we can just cross that right.
Kalia put that in there.
Easter? Who put Easter?
I put Easter in, man. We just did Easter. That's why I got my Easter filter on. We had a.
They should have seen that other one that you had on earlier.
Yeah. Show that one, Tyler. Show your Easter egg.
This one.
Let's see what that looks like.
God, we're about to get canceled.
Okay, so these are the Easter filters.
I like how this is the disclaimer
that I had. I had an Easter egg.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that one.
No, that wasn't it.
Was it the chocolate Easter
egg? Somebody is screenshotting this right now. Right?
It's a chocolate Easter egg. There's nothing racist about this. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
It's a holiday, man.
That's the other one. That's the other one. I hope somebody screenshot that for future reference.
You can't tell. Oh wait, my name's right there. God damn it.
Yes, no, right there. It was all right there.
This guy, he said, "This is a lot. This is a lot." Man, he just exploded.
It was a chocolate Easter egg. It was a chocolate Easter egg.
Oh, that's what you call black people now? Jeez.
Right. Okay.
We get it. New slur coming in from Tyler.
It just looked like a little bit darker than me right now.
Dude.
Is it racist? I'm sorry.
By the way, we should Carlos has no idea about it, but your what was the game? Fucking guess the slur.
It was slurred speech.
Slurred
speech.
Slurred speech. We're gonna do that next episode, Carlos. It's
okay.
It's obviously Tyler's not like throwing out the N-word, but it's like he'll throw out like a slur. Like there was one for white people that was fucking hilarious. I can't remember, but you have
basically
to guess.
I'll say 5 words and you guess which ones are slurs and which one. And if you say they're a slur, you have to say what it's a slur for.
Okay.
But most of them are not slurs. But then some of them are, and the ones that are like you would have no idea. Like, I think like butter cookie was one of them.
Butter cookie.
It was a racist term for Danish people.
Butter cookie ass.
Yeah, this fucking butter cookie over here. It's like, all
Fucking
right.
butter
I had
cookie.
no idea. I've been saying such horrible things around the family.
So you can't even say I like butter cookies. I don't know.
I mean, I'm never saying I like butter cookies.
Right.
That's your one racial bone in your body is against the Danish.
Butter cookies.
No. I like Danish. I don't like butter cookies though.
That is hilarious. So don't go over there and say butter cookies.
That's also that was also the question I asked my my ex-girlfriend before her first time trying anal. Butter cookie. Cookie.
That was a safe word?
That was butt or cookie. Where do you want it?
Butter. Okay, I get it.
Sorry, guys. That'll be on the next episode of Boo, the Bombing Podcast.
Butter cookie.
You know what? We're bringing back all the fucking games. Slurred speech. We'll do slurred speech once a month on one of the episodes. And the game show. We have a game show that we do. But there was another thing that we did too.
I got a fun
that Sean, I think, hated.
Show.
Huh?
I got a fun filter for a game show. Let's see if I can no, go ahead.
Oh, on the Easter thing, is Easter a big celebration for you, Tyler, or you were like, well, it was Easter.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. So the last few years in a row, I've been going over to Mike Coletta's house.
Mike. Michael's a comic up in Seattle, very good comic, and fucking one of the nicest guys in comedy.
Yeah, and he has a beerster egg hunt, is what he has at his house. So you message him what your favorite 6-pack is, and then him and his girlfriend, or his wife now, sorry, him and his wife, when they have everybody over to their house, they hide all these beers in their yard. So it's just like a group of adults looking for, like, holding their own 6-pack and then walking around looking for the beers that go into that 6-pack. So it's like an Easter egg hunt, but it's for adults. And this year, man, so Tori and I are sober, so we always do like fancy sodas.
Wait, you're what?
Sober
from alcohol.
Northwest.
You'd have a Wheatster egg hunt.
Yeah, I know. I thought, dude, it was so funny. So the beer, the cans of cream soda, or the bottles of cream soda that he hid, were so hard to find that I was like, man, next year I might just go with like bottles of Boone's Farm or something, like just really big bottles. Like I want 6 Carlos Rosses.
Right.
Carlo Rossi?
Carlo Rossi.
Oh, is it Carlo or Carlos?
Carlo Rossi.
Come on. Boone's.
Yeah.
Speaking of Easter egg hunt, did y'all hear that I guess people were now saying that in order to make Easter egg hunting less competitive, they were actually telling the kids where to find it because they didn't want them to have, get their feelings hurt.
This is the softest fucking generation.
Yeah, right.
I can't find an Easter egg. Well, I guess that fucking thing's
like
gonna hatch.
Fucking beach balls now, so it's just like super obvious where they are.
Insane. I heard that and I was like, man, but it's exactly what you said though, Jay. It's like you're making these kids so soft. Like now they can't get pushed or mushed in the face to find the Easter egg. We don't want him to get hurt. Man.
Steady trail straight to the egg, just like little breadcrumbs so they can find it. And there's just participation medals in each egg.
Just give them a fucking carton from eggs from
right.
Just here you go.
Man.
Yeah,
just gonna walk around in the yard holding the eggs. Ready, got you.
Yeah, it's stupid.
No, that's our pug Apollo, BS Jeffrey, asking if that was Wrinkles I just showed. No, it's Apollo. He's a puppy. Yeah, so you should do a Weedster egg hunt, Tyler.
A Weedster egg hunt? That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I don't have a yard though, so it's all up Mike's.
Come down here for 420. Oh, you can't do that. Well, speaking of 420, that brings up what I was going to mention. So for those that don't know, if you've been listening to the podcast for a while, you know, but if you haven't, Tyler, every weekend, he's doing these shows, but 420 is his Christmas for obvious reasons. And he's doing the dope show. How many places are you doing the dope show on 420?
On the day 7, but on the weekend 8.
Wow.
And there may be a corporate event on the 21st. So
am I doing that or are you doing that?
I think we might do that. I was going to pitch it to you, but it's like, It's a, I mean,
Corporate event.
Corporate event.
Yeah,
but
we'll
it's
talk
cannabis
later.
corporate event. We'll talk about it.
I want to see whenever Carlos does it. I want to see it. Like if you if you come here or do a dope show here, or Carlos is in Seattle and he does it, I want to see Carlos just high as shit, dude.
Yeah, man.
I tell everybody the dope show is one of my favorite shows. That's not a traditional stand-up show. Actually, it might be my favorite show of any show that's not just a straight up stand-up show, because I mean, there's so many reasons. One, you're getting high, so I mean, obviously that's going to be fun. But you the first time you do it,
you get to hang out with me.
Yeah,
double fun.
There you go.
Yeah, his egg filter.
Right.
And the first time you do it, you're nervous because you don't know what to expect really. But it is the audiences are the fucking best audiences, because I tell anybody that's doing it, if they're doing it for the first time, I tell them on your high set, do new shit, because the crowds are so like accepting of the fact that they know you're high. So, if you're doing a new joke and you're stammering or whatever, it's less of a big deal. Like they don't give a fuck. It's so fucking fun, man. Get off me, dog.
Thank you. Yeah. And we had a couple this weekend, and everybody just riffed their second set.
Really?
Yeah. I was impressed with all of them.
I might do that.
It sounds like a fun time too.
Yeah.
So I wanted you, Tyler, in honor of that, with that coming up, and we can also revisit it as we get closer. But I wanted you to tell some of your stories from doing the dope show of like. I want you to tell the story about the first time at the Underground when I was on it. But also, like, what is some of the craziest like freakouts or craziest stories you've had from the dope show?
So there's we've had quite a few performers on the show, and I think there's been about 3 that didn't make it back for the high set because they got too high and freaked out. One person did the shortest set I've ever seen anybody do in stand-up comedy history, and I think it was 12 seconds long is what we clocked him at. And he got on stage, said one joke, didn't laugh, nobody laughed. He just goes, "Thank you," puts the mic back and just gets off the stage. But in that 12 seconds was completely drenched with sweat, went up dry, and then was completely covered in sweat and got off stage.
Who was that?
Funniest. That was J.R. Berard.
No, fuck. That's so funny.
To be fair, it was a very awful room. It was Portland, so he fulfilled his contract.
Did he?
Just had to do one joke.
No, just do one joke. Just talk to the mic and get off there. Yeah.
And was it Hans Kim that just left?
Hans Kim, he went and got donuts because we were really close to Voodoo Donuts. So he thought he had enough time to like wander over and grab donuts, but he did not make it back in time. He just got back in time just to get paid.
Eat the donut. It's my turn. Yeah.
I had a fucking box of donuts and was like, "Oh, are you paying everybody right now?" Yeah.
So
paying everybody that did their set.
Hilarious.
Should have been. That's what you should have said. Yeah, I'm paying everybody that did their second set. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Susan Jones brought what's his name? The Dana Carvey's kid, Tom Carvey, and he was his first time smoking weed, and he had a panic attack and ran away. I was like, just go up there and say one thing into the mic, and he's like, I don't know. And then he like started walking away from me like faster and faster, and then a full sprint down the street away from the show. And I was like, what the fuck?
Let's see him take it off.
Yeah, like he's a big boogeyman.
No, I won't get on the mic. Yeah, that's crazy.
We had I've had a few people in Spokane get too high and panic and walk away as well, and just send me a text going, "I can't do it, man. I'm sorry."
Well, so that was the first show, right? Was that at the Underground?
Yeah, one of the first ones was at the Underground. I think it was the first one that you were on, and No, you were. Yeah, I think you were on the second or third. Maybe.
Okay. All right. Well,
I don't remember who. It might. We'll just say it was the first one for
let's
story's
do
sake.
that.
But
Sounds better.
so on the very first Dope show, I was so excited. I got Big Irish J on it.
There it is.
Basically,
keep in mind
this show to get him on the show.
Yeah, and keep in mind this is back when I did not smoke weed. Like now I pretty much will do like an edible or a vape every night and helps me sleep great. But back then I did not smoke weed. So I'm going to interject a few parts, but I also want you to tell it from your side of it, Tyler. But
go
ahead.
When I started the show, I was very excited about having just my own show, and I was like really grateful for anybody who did it. So I used to make gift bags. And now I do it too often that I'm like, I can't afford the fucking gift bags for comedians anymore. Like if you're like a big and it's your first time, you'll get a gift bag. But if you've been on the show more than twice, you get a handshake. You get your fucking money and your weed. But I was very excited, very motivated. I used to get these little gift bags, and I got like little party favor bags. And I would put chips, eye drops, little candy, and a little a chapstick, and like gum, like all the things that I would want when I was high, that I'm like, I need this. If you see me blazed as fuck with a fanny pack, all of these things are in that fanny pack. Like candy, chips, chapstick, eye drops, and then like weed and a lighter or something like that. And we leave them in the green room, and they're just being left alone. And then we're doing the show, and as the show goes on, I'm coming back in the green room, and I just see Jay is just munching like after his first set, and he's already baked and he's waiting to go back up. He's just in the green room munching, and he had taken all of the candy and all of the snacks from everybody else's and replaced them with his own non-snacking parts of his gift. Like somebody got 3 chapsticks and like no chips and no candy, and like somebody else got whatever, and like all the treats have been taken and like consolidated into one bag.
I was so fucking high, and I was like, I that was my first experience of munchies, and I was like, there's not enough food in this city for me right now. I'm eating everything.
So I noticed this. Nobody else really cares, but it's so funny.
Like, why do I have 4 chapsticks?
Yeah, Jay's just trying to be like,
I'm bartering without a person knowing.
It's being fair. Like, hey, well, this is a weird gift bag. All I got was 6 eye drops. Like, what's up with that?
A lifetime supply of ice drops.
Yeah, how bad do you think my eyes are, Tyler?
So then Jay goes on stage, and he so this is like also the first time we were trying out the format and like figuring out how much time we should be doing on each side. And Jay is on stage, and he's got 15 minutes, and he tries to tell the audience what it was happening in the green room about how he was taking snacks and trading them without anybody knowing. And he could not get that story out. Like, could not, just started saying it, laughed, got distracted, answered an audience question or like whatever. But then he would start the story again, and he started that story like 20 times.
Dude, that's hilarious.
To the point where we're like, okay, now we're only going to do 5-minute high sets.
Yeah, I am the reason there's a lot of rules in place now. With the dope show.
Yeah, now we just have group snacks. Now we just have shorter high sets. Now we don't do dabs anymore.
So Jay was the prototype to getting it to its current form.
A lot of experimenting.
There it is.
I love that show and I love Tyler so much. We did one. He used to have what was the van called?
The Cannabis.
Yeah, the Cannabis. Dude, this was so dope. So have you been to Seattle before, Carlos?
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, I've been there in and out.
So Seattle to Tacoma is like about 30 to 45 minutes, could be an hour depending on traffic, and especially from where where Tyler lives. So he had this Cannabis where we're taking the Cannabis down from Seattle to Tacoma. We're blazing in the Cannabis while we're there. And then we're coming back, and I'm high as shit. Tyler hates this story. Well, you laugh at it now because you're so handsome.
You told this like 2 weeks ago.
Did I?
Yeah. You tell this story so often.
No, I didn't tell it 2 weeks ago.
You told it to Carlos, so it was at least. It was
Did
like
I?
3 weeks ago. Yeah.
About what you look like?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Carlos.
remember I don't remember that one.
Tyler's wrong.
It's because it's not funny.
So
let's see if this jogs my memory though. Go ahead.
I gotta
Carry on.
I gotta look up who I'm talking about too. So I can,
it's the worst Dracula.
That I look like a Dracula.
Don't ruin the fucking story, you fuck. Oh shit! I didn't know you put that on. So shit. Is that Count Dracula? Count Chocula?
I think it's
no. It's got to be darker.
Okay, so we're driving back, we're driving back. We're riding back in the cannabis. It's me, Tyler, and my buddy Sean, or our buddy Sean, and I'm high. I'm high as fuck. And what up, Moody? And I look over at Tyler, and I just the way he looked, the light hit him or whatever. I was like, oh man, you know who you look like? And Sean immediately, our buddy Sean, who has been smoking forever, he just goes, nope, don't do it. This is never good. Don't do it. Nope. And then Tyler goes, what? But who, buddy? Who do I look like, buddy? And I go, the Dracula guy, the Dracula. And he goes, oh, you mean from Interview with a Vampire? Are you saying Tom Cruise? Thanks, buddy. And I go, no.
Brad Pitt.
No,
I get Brad Pitt all the time.
He's like, Brad Pitt? Oh, Brad Pitt? And I go, no. And then he goes, hold on, I'm bringing it up. And how do I do it? Present. There we go. He goes, who is it, buddy? And I go, this guy, fucking
yo,
this dude. I was like, you look like, and he goes, fucking Nosferatu. Gary.
Look at Bram Stoker.
Bram Stokers. Do you remember? I didn't tell you this story, did I, Carlos?
No, I don't remember this one. I would remember that.
Fuck.
Yeah, see, I would remember that.
Watch the episode. Go watch the episode.
Oh, dude, and
that is hilarious.
And Tyler's face went from a smile, thinking it was Brad Pitt, to just
that.
Just so sad. It's like, oh, but but he's so handsome, he can take it. I don't know if we can get him because he's always doing his own thing, but Carlos has to meet Phil Fox on here. Fucking our buddy Phil that used to be on the show. He doesn't really do comedy anymore, but he's a human train wreck. He's in the best sense. He's the best.
Okay.
One of the wildest stories I have of Phil Fox is I remember he came back up into town from LA. He was visiting, and we were all bar hopping in Ballard, and we were going to this place called King's Hardware, and it's a bar, and it's in like kind of like a New York style where like all the buildings are like, it's just continuous. It's just there's no gaps between the buildings, it's just a wall of shops, and it goes down for the entire block, and then King's Hardware is in the middle of it. And we're waiting in line to go inside, and there's a bouncer who's looking at everybody's ID. And Phil goes, what's that bouncer doing? And like, checking IDs, probably. That's his job. Like, it's pretty strict here. It's pretty strict everywhere in Seattle. So he's like, oh, I don't have my ID. And small side note, the reason why he lost his ID is because he was driving his car like fucking high or something, and his passenger in the front seat was yelling at him, and then they drove past his elementary school, and while he was driving, Phil jumped out of the car and let the car ride off on its own with the passenger in it. And when he was tumbling down the street, his wallet fell out of his back pocket and he lost his ID. That's the story he told me. And I'm like,
he's insane.
Wow. Wow.
Natasha. Natasha, that's Carlos. He's the newest member of the HWP. And then, Tyler. And Natasha, I sent you a response, I think today on something you sent me back in February. Actually, I'm gonna bring it up because I looked up that person This is crazy. Finish the Phil story though. So he didn't have the license.
So Phil doesn't have his license, and we're like sixth in line at this point, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll just meet you guys in there." And I'm like, "There's no fucking way, dude! Like, what are you doing?" And so he just takes off down the block, and now we're like just waiting in line. We're like, I don't know where he fucking went. And finally, it's our turn. We give our IDs to the bar, and then we go inside the bar. And we're like, I don't know where the fuck Phil is. And then there's Phil standing there, and he's holding 2 beers, and he's like, "What's up, fuckers?" And his whole front of his shirt is covered in dirt, and his elbows are all bleeding and everything. And he's just like, "I got in, motherfuckers." And we're like,
"Oh,
what
fuck."
the fuck? So what Phil had done was he climbed up the fire escape of the business next to the bar.
Yo,
across
crazy.
the roof of the buildings. And the buildings are all residential. So he's walking on top of people's homes. And then as he was walking over the bar, he slipped and fell down the roof, and he was holding onto the side of the building. And he's like, "This is how I die. I don't have enough physical strength to pull myself up."
Yo.
So he just let go. And then turns out he only fell like 5 feet. He landed on the staircase in front of the kitchen, walked into the kitchen of the bar, past the cooks, and into the bar, and then just went and blended in the crowd. It was are you fucking kidding me?
That is a perfect Phil Fox story. That is an example of the stories that Phil has. He's fucking wild, and we all love him for it. And
never heard of such.
Oh, he's the best. I always say he's not a loser, but he's the lovable loser, or he's walking Murphy's Law, where if whatever can go wrong will go wrong with Phil.
That is hilarious.
And Tyler, wasn't it your first time featuring ever? We went up north, and it was me, you, and Phil, right? And I was like, all I'm asking is you guys don't, let me sleep. And then you fucking assholes got hammered.
Oh yeah, we did get hammered. I don't know if it was us that was causing all the noise, but it was definitely mostly us.
Yeah. They're fucking in and out and hammer. I was like, God damn it. I just wanted one thing. The door
just slammed shut behind us because it was one of those. And there's somebody in that hotel, that room had like 15 dogs in. Every time we walked by to go outside to smoke or drink, we'd wake up those 15 dogs and they would just bark.
Oh, it was the fucking worst. And then Tyler, that was back when you would feature Tyler doing about a third of your time.
Yeah, that time that I didn't do gets bigger every year. Just like
it was so funny. Like he wouldn't wait for a light. He was just like, when I'm done. I'm done.
I've done enough. I've done enough here.
And then he would go, and then I was like, you got off at like 15, and he'd be like, really? I didn't do all the time. Wow.
It was 5 minutes early. I would get off 5 minutes early, and I would feel so bad about it. But I would just burn through my material because I was nervous. That was my first like real feature. It was my first feature out of town type of thing.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring this is a weird way to have be the last thing on the podcast, but it's just crazy. And Natasha, so Natasha's been we've been, I think, Facebook friends for a while, and she's been a loyal listener, all that. So back in February, Natasha sent me a screenshot that she got from some random person. So Natasha was like coming in with another random screenshot. Let me say in advance, please not be alarmed, as this message is from a year ago. I literally just found it in my spam. And she goes, Natasha says, "You're the only J I know across any social media." And it's a screen grab so it's just some random chick. I'm assuming Natasha isn't friends with her, that sent her a message that I'm going to read the message to you. Read this to you. Jay is a rapist that prays. Keep in mind, I don't know who this chick is. Never met her. I looked her up, who this girl is, to be like, do I know this chick, or have I ever messaged this chick, or I have no idea. No, don't know who this is. Otherwise, if I was a rapist, I probably wouldn't be outing myself on the podcast. Anyways, this message that was just randomly sent to Natasha is, Jay is a rapist. This from March 23. Jay is a rapist. I've said that now 15 times. Let's just cut that, and that'll be the ad for this episode.
That's the clip.
Jay is a rapist.
That is clickbait at its finest. Go ahead.
Yeah, seriously. That should be the name of this episode. Jesus.
Clickbait.
Jay is a rapist that preys on helpless, mentally ill people. No one should ever listen to his grooming, aggressive, manipulative, perverted, sick mind. Be careful every time you come down from Canada to help him. Who are you helping, Natasha? Me and Natasha have never met, I don't think, face to face. Anyways, every time you come down from Canada to help him, his quote good end quote acts are very deceiving. Okay, so whoever this Jay is, he's a rapist, but he does have some good acts. Don't let him intimidate you or be scared. He's a whole different person when behind closed doors. People are not what they say they are, especially when you meet people over the internet. Girl to girl, be safe. So I don't know who you were helping named Jay, Natasha, but
they came down from Canada.
Dude, that's dope, Moody. Do you live in Florida now, Moody, or are you just going out there to fucking see me? Is Jay a rapist? On the next episode of the HWP and the final. I appreciate you letting me know, Natasha. I mean, I don't know. It's some other Jay, obviously. I don't know who, but you were saying that I'm the only Jay you know across social medias, but I don't think you've ever came down and helped me with anything from Canada. Yeah,
that's very specific.
But this is what's crazy is, you know, Natasha, I mean, she knows me from podcasts and shit like that. Yeah, can't hurt a fly. Yeah, you know, I get it. But but what if Natasha, like, you know, didn't know me that well or virtually or whatever, and she doesn't, the person didn't say my last name, they just said Jay. But you know, Natasha could have hypothetically just took that and been like, oh fuck, I didn't know this about Jay, good to know, and then I never hear from her again, or she never, you know, she's like, and then she puts that into the ether hypothetically.
Right, because it doesn't take much. The negativity goes a lot faster than positivity. So yeah, it's weird.
It's crazy. I mean, it's just, you know, it's fucking. How about a little bit, whoever this chick is, Leah Gonzalez? How about a little more details? Like,
yeah, first and last name.
We need specifics. Yeah, we need specifics. Yeah. Where did this go down? How did you get this information? Where did this information come from? It's a lot. I got a lot of questions. We got a lot of questions to get to that.
Hi, VTP. Is that a tan? Are you talking about me or Carlos? For me, no, I don't tan because I'm Irish and I just burn for the most part. But say hello to Carlos, the newest member of the HWP. That's VTP.
VTP.
You down with VTP? Yeah, you know me. Yeah, I think I've told the story on here before. Tyler, you can let me know since you seem to have a problem if I repeat the story. Did I'm sure I did. About the crazy girl I met at Nate Jackson's show, and then she came back to my place and then was like saying crazy shit like that the government was listening to us through my Wi-Fi. Did I ever tell you that? You know about this?
But that's so funny that you're such a horn dog. You brought you would bring this girl all the way back without vetting her properly before she got to that part of the
Okay, I'll tell this story then, and then we'll end on this. This is fucking nuts. And I've tried to tell the story on stage. This was fucking crazy, but it has like a happy ending, so to speak, or at least happy for me. So I'm at Nate Jackson's show, or back when he had it, I think it was on something on Keys was the name of it, but he I wasn't even performing. I think I was just there hanging out and seeing Nate, and I think Kev on stage might have been there. I don't know, Natasha. How crazy are you? Goat head with horns. No, holy shit. You remember that, VTP? That's a crazy story. No, so I'm down there. I'm trying to make this quick. I'm there. I'm just hanging out. I see a pretty girl. She like sees me, whatever. I think we're up at the bar. I'm flirting. We're talking, whatever. And I remember I'd seen her and she was there with a guy. So we're talking, and she come to find out she's in the military. That guy's another soldier that's a friend of hers, but he's just a friend. So as we're talking, somehow it comes out we're gonna hang out, and I was like, well, we go back to my place, whatever, hang out. She says, cool. So we're now driving from Tacoma to. I was living with Manny at the time when we were in West Seattle. We had an apartment in West Seattle. Manny wasn't home at the time, but we're driving back. It's like a 30 to 40-minute drive, right? In the car, just regular conversation. No idea what we talked about, but I haven't even held her hand. I've not touched her in any way whatsoever, right? We get to my place, and again, so far everything's cool, very chill. We get to my place, we walk in, and the way the apartment's set up is you walk in, and my bedroom is kind of angled off to the left, and then to the right is the living room and everything else, right? So we go right to my bedroom, and I'm sitting on the bed. The bedroom light is on, and she's standing kind of in the doorway of my bedroom, and we're talking, right? No, nothing has been turned on. TV hasn't been turned on. Nothing. We haven't touched, haven't held hands, nothing. And she says to me, she goes, do you have Wi-Fi? And I say, yeah. I'm thinking she wants my Wi-Fi password. I'm thinking that's what the next question, right? She goes, do you have Wi-Fi? And I go, yeah, I do. And she goes, oh, okay. You might want to turn that off. Whoa. And I go, why is that?
That's a strange request.
Dude, this is so fucking wild. She goes, you might want to turn that off. I go, why is that? And she goes, well, I can't tell you what I do in the military, but I'm pretty high up, and they like monitor us. So yeah, they're probably listening to us right now. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, fucking cuckoo. I go, oh, okay. Then so right now I'm on, oh, she's crazy. That's what's going on in my head. Oh, I got a crazy one, right? She gets a phone call. She walks into my living room to take the phone call. She goes, oh, I got to take this. I go, yeah, no problem. She's in the living room, and as she's in the middle of this conversation, she's switching from English to, I think it's German, and then I think it's Russian. She's going in and out. So now I'm on, oh, fuck, maybe this chick is legit. Holy shit, I'm going back and forth. Maybe she's not crazy. So now I'm like, is there going to be like fucking laser sights coming in through my window next? Or what the fuck's happening? She ends the call. She's still in my living room with the lights off, and I can see her from the bedroom. I can see her in the living room, and she looks up at the ceiling. She just ended her call. She looks up at the ceiling, puts her arms up, and yells, or says pretty loudly, she goes, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm here. So now I'm back on, oh yeah, she's fucking crazy, right?
Well,
so she
maybe after one more drink, let's see how crazy she's acting.
Yeah, so I'm like, she probably is great in bed. So
absolutely. Yeah, that's a given. But go ahead.
So now she walks back into the bedroom, and she's still standing kind of by the door, and I'm still on the bed, just like, what the fuck is going on, right? And she says to me, she goes, is there like a, hey, what up, crazy cutie? Oh, there she is. That's the girl. Just kidding.
Go on with the story.
Yeah. So she comes, she's in the doorway of my bedroom, and she goes, is there a gas station around here? And I go, yeah, there's one like 2 blocks down the road. She gets a phone call again. She answers it, and she goes, yeah, there's a gas station 2 blocks down the road. I can meet you there. So now in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, cool, whatever, get the fuck out. Cool, whatever, get away, cuckoo. So she hangs up the phone, and she goes, I guess she could tell from my look that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? She goes, again, I can't say what I'm doing, but I'm pretty high up, and I'm kind of considered missing right now because my buddy went back to the base and I didn't, and so they're looking for me. And I was like, oh fuck, well, I guess you gotta go.
You gotta get out of here.
So, dude, this is where it gets fucking crazy. She's like, I gotta go meet them right now. I was like, I understand, totally cool with that. Go ahead. Again, I haven't even like pushed her, or not pushed, Jesus Christ, that's just a word. I haven't even like guided her through the door or anything. Haven't touched
the threshold.
Right. Thank you. Jesus. Thank you, Carlos. You'll be my representative at the court hearing.
Okay.
So she gets to the door. She's opening the door, and she's about to walk out of it. And I'm about to be like, thank God this is over. And as she's about walking out, she looks back at me and she goes, "Hey, just want to let you know, you might be in a little trouble." And I'm like, "Trouble? Why would I be in trouble?" And she goes, "Again, I can't say what I do, but I'm pretty high up, and I have to go meet them. The military police are coming to where I have to go meet them because I'm like considered AWOL or whatever right now." And this is her exact words as she was about to leave. "So yeah, you might be in trouble, and they might charge you with rape." She threw out the fucking R word, and I go, in my head, I'm like, can we start with like kidnapping? Why do we have to jump to that? Can we get a lower offense that I didn't commit?
And much rather be like, falsely accused of kidnapping.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's start there.
And I go, I'm like, I said, I was like, right, what the fuck? She's like, it's probably nothing, but I mean, just, again, I'm pretty high up. So she closes the door and leaves. And I'm fucking, I have the blinds open and I'm looking out the window. Yeah, I'm like fucking two-finger looking. And I'm watching her. She goes down and she's fucking walking there. And I'm looking around again. I'm going back and forth with crazy and maybe she's knows some shit I don't. So I'm like, are guys going to just swing into my apartment from the roof? I have no idea. So as I see her walking, I call our buddy Sean, who at the time he lived about 5 minutes from me, 5 to 10 minute drive. And I call him, I go, "Dude, are you at home right now?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm freaking out. Can I come over there?" He goes, yeah, sure. So now I'm driving over to Sean's. As I drive by that gas station, she's there. And sure enough, what looks like an unmarked police car, but I guess it's a military one, pulls in and I see her get into that car and she leaves. So I tell Sean the whole thing and he's like, I was like, "Dude, I'm freaking out. I don't know what the fuck is going on." So I had to sit with that for about 24 hours. The next day, she messages me on Facebook and says, "Hey, I am so sorry about last night. When I was at the comedy show, somebody spiked my drink. Wasn't me, Tyler. Shut up. Somebody spiked my drink and she had to go to the hospital. She got her stomach pumped because she was being all fucking weird or everything." So I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. So I don't have to freak out, about everything you were saying because nothing happened with us, right?" And she said yes. And I was like, "Thank you. Screenshotted, saving. I'm safe. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Have a good life." And that's how I was accused of rape fucking without even touching a person.
Wow.
I
mean, yeah.
Man. Dude,
that's crazy.
I was freaking the fuck out when, my first thought was like, why do we have to go to rape? Why are you throwing that out? Charge me with something else. I don't fucking know. God.
Wow. Did her Facebook profile have anything military-esque? Like, was she in a uniform at any point? I mean,
she was military from what I remember. She was in the military, but all that, I don't know who the fuck she was talking to when I thought she was going from German to Russian. I don't know. As soon as she said, somebody spiked my drink and you're good, I was like, "Thank you." And then I was like, I never talked to her again.
Screenshot.
And then you shut your Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Perfect. And with that, let's get our plugs in. Carlos, I know what you got coming up, but what do you have coming up?
Yeah, we have, where is it? How can I get to this? Pass the mic at Wise Guys Comedy Club Town Square in Las Vegas. And guess who's headlining? It's going to be that gentleman right there. Yeah, Big Irish J. We got that dude, Donnie Johnson. And of course, me hosting the show. So it's going to be a fantastic show with the after party at Blue Martini. So we're going to have a good time.
You should come down, Tyler. You should come down, Tyler.
Yes.
This weekend?
Yeah, why not?
Because I will be at Tacoma Comedy Club on Saturday doing the Wake and Bake Dope Show. Come on by. It's going to be good.
What time is it?
This is on Sunday, so you can make it down after Saturday.
Oh, fucking got you.
I guess you got me. I'll buy a flight.
What time is the show, Tyler?
It's at 2 p.m. One of my earliest shows, baby. Ooh. Dude, last weekend, my dope show was at 3 p.m. In Spokane, and I drove home, got home by 9:30.
I know that felt good.
Beautiful.
Here in Vegas, Carlos, we were talking about this. here in Vegas, they have like a 6:00 show at the LA Comedy Club.
Mhm.
And the first time before I did it, I was like, 6. Who wants to do a 6? And then I did it, and I was like, I wish I could do a 6:00 shows every time. The crowds were great. You're home by fucking 7:45, 7:30.
Easy.
Dude, it's perfect, man. I love it. Like, I love having my 4:00 time slot, but this weekend it'll be at 2:00 because we were doing a breakfast themed dope show. So come on by. We got breakfast treats. We got a new sponsor on the show, which I'm excited to try out their weed.
Give them a shout out.
Translucency Cannabis.
Translucency Cannabis.
Yeah. And we also have Fat Panda Cannabis sponsoring, and we also have Zaz Adult Summer Camp sponsoring. So
there it is.
Pretty excited about those sponsorships. If anybody, by the way, if you're in the Northwest and you want to go to an all-inclusive cannabis adult summer camp, check out the Instagram, the Dope Show Instagram. I've been tagging these guys. It's like Live Well Productions, put on by Zaz Cannabis. And if you use promo code DOPE, you get 40% off your entire summer camp package.
Holy shit.
It's a big discount. So if you guys like weed and you like the outdoors, check out the Zaz Adult Summer Camp.
And I will plug Sunday show, like Carlos said, the Pass the Mic show at the Wise Guys in it's in the
Town
big
Square.
room.
Yep, Town Square.
Wise Guys at Town Square. Shows at 7. Is that right?
That is correct.
7:00. You have a DJ?
Yep, DJ Mr. Twist. Twist.
DJ
it's a good time. It's a good time.
I'm looking forward to seeing Donnie too, because dude, he looks like the shit I saw. He looks pretty funny. And and then in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be up in Seattle doing some of Tyler's dope shows.
Part of all the dope shows.
Yes. You can go to bigirsj.com for tickets. Dates coming up. You can go to Big RSJ to look at them, but I'll be in Florida. I'll be in New Jersey. I'll be in Sacramento. I'll be in there's a place, it's by Sacramento. It's like about 50 minutes from it. It's kind of close to Stockton, California. It's a Deaf Puppy Comedy Club. But you can go to bigirsj.com for tickets. Until next week, bye everybody. Bye.
Peace.